3 parents any system ko challenge kia, for Judge Vonda B any isa step lia ki sab san re gay.
All rise. Judge Vonda B court is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1012, case of the Malkoviches.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Mr. Malkovich, am I saying it correct?
Yes.
Okay, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Where do I start?
At the beginning?
Okay. Well, cut to the election. The Great White Hope gets elected. I thought our household would be happy about it. I find out I'm married to a libtard. And she starts going off the handle. And, like, eventually she's just partying and doing all this nonsense and gets on H.
Alright guys, this case opens in pure chaos. A father claims the mother spiraled into addiction and abandoned their kids. But when emotions run this high, the real question is, are we hearing the full truth or just one side?
And just leaves me to take care of these kids. So okay, I'm like, okay, fine.
Okay, so now we're getting into the important part of your story.
What do you mean? I'm giving you backstory. Isn't that what you're here? Don't you need context?
Yeah, but all the name calling and
Name calling?
jabs.
I'm just telling you. I'm giving you context. Okay. This idiot needs to go to.
Okay, you refer to her by her name. What is your name?
Martha.
You will refer to her as Martha.
Martha.
She will not be a libertarian, whatever you said, and an idiot.
Took her to rehab, which cost $20,000.
Okay.
That was all of our savings, all of our money.
Right here, the judge steps in to regain control. Courts don't run on emotions, they run on facts. The father keeps pushing insults as context, but legally, that weakens his position more than it helps his case.
You know, the globe-trotting Paul. What was Paul into, huh? Meth? Whatever. They're clean and sober together. She comes back, you know, after spending an extra
Mr. Malkovich.
What?
Excuse me.
Yes, I mean...
Did you come here to waste my time? What is it that you want me to do?
Oh, okay. She's now got her life together. Her and Paul got a little apartment. I let her see the kids every now and then, you know, make sure that, you know, I'd leave them unsupervised sometimes. Not to mention, then when I do that, she's on Instagram with these weird friends, they're rehab people, introducing them to our kids. But anyway, I want money. She works now. She works out. Like, she didn't even work out when we were dating. Now she's gonna keep it tight for Paul.
So you're mad about that?
Now comes a key shift, the mother completed rehab. Legally, that matters a lot. Courts often focus on current stability, not just past mistakes. But the father keeps attacking her past, which could actually damage his credibility.
I need a little bit of cash.
Ma'am, I just
Okay.
want to see my babies.
I was just getting ready to cut him off and move to you. Martha, you just want to see your children?
Yes, please.
Okay, and do the children live with him? That's a yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the way that it works is, if the children live with him, you are supposed to be paying him some sort of money for the kids. I mean, even though he's a little, you know, out
What?
there, he still is entitled to receive child support for the support of the children.
I don't mind that. I don't make very much, but
Okay.
I would really just
She's a waitress at Denny's.
Excuse me.
I'm just telling you.
Excuse me. Did she cut you off while you were giving that elaborate story?
I mean, she hardly knows how to speak English. How's she gonna cut me off?
No.
This is the major legal turning point. The judge makes it clear, since the children live with the father, the mother must pay child support. It's a straightforward rule, and despite his behavior, the law is actually on his side here.
To help you get child support, because if not, we can stop this today.
Yes.
And
sorry.
you can come back another day when you're.
Miss another day at work. You know, some of us make more than 26 grand a
You
year.
You didn't take anything before you came in this courtroom today, did you?
Take anything? What do you mean?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
No.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure. You seem a little jittery.
Well, I'm a little. My kids' lives are on the line. I'm a little nervous.
Well, they're not really on the line if she got it together. And she says she wants to see the kids. And I think you should allow her to see the kids.
Okay, I do let her see the kids. She can get.
Yeah, but you do not have to demean her while doing so.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
I know that he's right. I I did have a hard time about a year ago. But like I said, I'm at a really, or like he said, I am seeing somebody else who I think is very good for me.
Okay.
Mainly, I would just like, I don't mind paying whatever child support, but if we could work unsupervised visits into the agreement, I would really appreciate that. I just don't want to see him.
The tone shifts as the mother calmly admits her past and asks for unsupervised visits. That kind of accountability builds trust in court. The judge considers giving her a chance, but the father's fear still raises serious concerns.
Well, how does that work? I mean, because who decides that? Like, can the first one be with another third party that comes?
I don't think that's necessary.
You're suggesting that I leave my children alone with her, right? Like, she could go to a park and there's some dude peddling H, and then all of a sudden she's passed out in the gutter and one of my kids is getting hit by a car. Like,
Okay,
it's
I'm going to stop you right there.
unfathomable.
I'm going to stop you right there.
Yeah.
And this is what we're going to do.
What are we gonna do?
What you're going to do, first of all, is get your foot. What are you doing?
What do you mean? What am I doing? I'm listening to you. Go
you
on.
have a cigarette in your mouth.
This is where everything falls apart. The father jumps into extreme scenarios, then pulls out a cigarette in court, clear disrespect. Judges watch behavior closely, and moments like this can instantly damage how seriously your case is taken.
Before he leaves, I need you to know this. We're going to reset your case because obviously you have a lot going on. So when you're ready to conduct yourself in a way that's appropriate for this courtroom, then you come back and ask me for some relief.
So you want me to come back and
no,
miss
what I
another
want you
day
to
at
do,
work?
what I want you to do is be quiet, listen to what I said, and get out of my courtroom.
This is a kangaroo court.
Well, thank
This is
you.
absurd!
Thank you. This is what we're going to do, Martha. We are going to reset your case to a later date. Just make sure when you come back, you have your financial documents with you, okay?
Okay.
Okay, if there's nothing further, you're dismissed.
In the end, the judge resets the case, no final ruling yet. The father's conduct stops the process, while the mother gets another opportunity. So what do you think? Was the judge fair? Comment below, like, and subscribe for more courtroom drama.
All rise. Judge Vonda B. Court is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1038, Brown case.
Thank you.
You welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay, Ms. Brown, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, Your Honor, my sister, Jazz, she drops her 4 children off at my house all the time. I have 1 child, that's all I had. And so I'm looking to receive some child support for these children because I'm taking care of them more than she is.
And how many children did you say?
She has 4 children.
Alright guys, brace yourselves. This case starts calm but quickly reveals deeper tension. A sister claims she's been raising 4 children for 3 years without real support. This isn't just about money, it's about responsibility, sacrifice, and who's truly stepping up.
I'm talking to her. I'm not talking to you. You will have your opportunity to speak in just a moment, okay? Okay. Thank you. So, how long have they been living with you?
For about 3 years now.
3 years?
Yes.
That is all the time. Okay. And has your sister given you any type of child support for her kids?
No, she has not. She'll give me $20 here and there, but
$20 for 4 kids?
$20, yes.
What about health insurance? How are these children covered under health insurance?
They do not have health insurance.
Because you won't put them on there.
Excuse me. That's the last outburst from you, okay? Thank you. Health insurance, is it available through your job?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is.
So if I were to order that the children are enrolled in health insurance, you're able to do that through your employer?
Yes, I am. I work for an advertising firm, so
Okay.
yeah, they should be able to
Do you
that.
know about how much it would cost?
Roughly $250 for all 4.
Okay. $250 for all 4. Okay.
3 years of caring for 4 kids changes everything legally. That's no longer occasional help, it's full responsibility. Receiving only small amounts of money raises serious concerns. The judge begins focusing on accountability, not excuses, making this moment critical for the case.
You have 4 children that you need to support.
I
Regardless.
am supporting them.
You're not supporting them, giving them $20.
I
$20
give
is not
her
$20.
$20.
Excuse me. $20 is barely enough to purchase 2 of them something to eat at a fast food restaurant.
Okay, I drop them off with some little Debbie cakes sometimes. Like, they good. It's a
Did
snack.
you really just say that?
They are 5, 4, and 3. Like, they don't need no big old meal or nothing.
5, 4, and 3. You're missing
Yes,
one.
ma'am.
You don't even know
I have
how old they are?
twins.
Oh, okay.
They're
2,
both 5. Yes, ma'am.
2, 5. So you expect her to support 4 children of Little Debbie snacks?
The defense relies on personal struggle, but the court focuses on obligation. Being an upcoming artist doesn't replace parental duty. When key details are unclear, credibility weakens. This moment highlights the difference between trying your best and actually fulfilling responsibilities.
$300 a week, maybe that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how much of that do you give your sister besides $20?
Oh, whenever I
0.
get that, I give her a little bit of something.
No, that is unacceptable. And the fact that you came in this courtroom and actually admitted that is very sad.
Admitted what?
That you have not been supporting your children. You know what? I'm not about to play this
I
game with
have
you.
been.
Obviously, you came here to waste my time. You have not been supporting them with $20 and Little Debbie snacks. And don't say
She's
that
talking
again.
about a couple
No, ma'am.
times $20.
Oh, I'm
A
sorry.
couple of times is
food
a couple of times.
in their mouth
Excuse
when
me.
they're home with
She
me.
drops off.
Hold on 1 second. Excuse me. It is not her responsibility to take care of your children. If you are going
I
to leave your,
understand
excuse
that.
me, you obviously don't understand because you're not listening to what I said. If you are going to leave your children with your sister, first of all, it needs to be an agreement that she even wants to take in 4 additional children.
If she didn't want them, she could say that. She's never said that.
No, it doesn't
I
matter.
definitely
These are
said
your
that.
No, you
children,
haven't.
not her.
Here, the situation shifts dramatically. Income is admitted, yet support remains extremely low. This contradiction stands out immediately. Courts rely heavily on financial truth, and once numbers appear inconsistent, excuses begin to fall apart, pushing the judge toward a firmer decision.
Are you painting your nails in my courtroom?
Yeah, I didn't have time because I had to be here
Go
this early in the
ahead
morning.
and put the top on that nail polish. Because I need you to pay attention when I read these numbers off to you. Because
know
I
what
can
I
assure
make.
you, I
You
can
need
assure
to know
you,
what I make.
I can assure you it's going to be more than $20. How about that?
That's
You're on.
fine.
You see what I have to deal with.
I definitely see what you have to deal with, but you know, I can't necessarily control how your sister behaves. That is up to her. But we can make sure that you are receiving more than $20, okay?
The judge takes control and clarifies the law. Children are the parent's responsibility, not someone else's burden. The tax return confirms income, changing everything. Once earnings are established, child support becomes a calculation, not an argument or negotiation anymore.
It's going to be $701 plus.
$701. I can't afford that. I got gas.
Oh, now
I
you're
got
paying
food,
attention.
I got
Oh, okay. So
Whatever.
$701
Yeah.
plus the $250 comes out to $951 a month. That's what you're going to pay your sister.
I don't have that, ma'am. So
The final calculation delivers a powerful reality check. Monthly support reaches nearly $1,000, including health coverage. The reaction shows shock, but legally this is expected. Responsibility cannot be avoided forever, and the system ensures children are properly supported.
Well, you know
I
what?
don't
It
know,
doesn't
whatever
matter.
you need to
So
do.
what
What
I
I see you on
ordered-
that, 'cause I'm
Instagram
not
popping
gonna
bottles at the
Excuse
club.
me,
Why do I
excuse
see
me.
that?
Guess what? Guess what?
'cause
It doesn't
guys
even
bought
matter.
that for me.
It doesn't even matter. You know why? Because you're up and coming, which means one day you're going to be up and you're going to be coming to pay this $951 in child support. Is there anything further?
No.
Is there anything further?
I ain't got that. I already told you that. So, I
Okay,
mean,
so you don't
can
have
write
any
it
other
up, but-
questions? All right.
In the end, the judge restores balance and accountability. Years of burden finally receive legal recognition. This case proves responsibility always catches up. What do you think? Was this fair? Share your thoughts below, and subscribe for more intense courtroom stories.
All rise. Support court with Judge Vonda B is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1046, Katrina case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay. Miss Katrina, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, our son Caleb James, he just turned 8, and he started school, and already he started having school issues in school. He's been getting into fights with other kids. He's been arguing with the teachers. He's not been doing his homework, and this is completely new behavior. He was an A and a B student, and now his grades are also dropping.
All right, guys, brace yourselves. This case begins with an 8-year-old boy struggling in school, but quickly turns into a blame game between parents. Is this really about the child's behavior, or unresolved issues between them? Let's see how this unfolds.
Okay. Well, what is Bubba doing at home?
So he's a truck driver, and during our marriage, there were a lot of issues with that. A lot of, strange women, just a lot of alcohol use, and I think that that hasn't stopped. And now I think that that's affecting Caleb.
I don't think so.
Excuse me, sir. Once it is your turn, I will come to you. That's the first thing. Second thing, those loud outbursts, they will not be tolerated. Continue.
Thank you. So during the marriage, there were a lot of issues with infidelity, with drug use, with alcohol use, and he's still doing the same job. He's still driving the same routes. And so I think he's still bringing these same people into Caleb's life, into his home with our son.
The mother links the child's behavior to the father's lifestyle, mentioning alcohol and instability. But in court, emotions aren't enough, proof matters. The judge is listening carefully, separating facts from feelings. The real question is, can she actually prove these claims?
Can I call you Bubba?
Sure.
Bubba, is what she's saying true? You cheated on her, you're using drugs, you're drinking alcohol, you're doing all of this while you're transporting things in an 18-wheeler?
No. I actually work 1 week on, 1 week off.
Okay.
So we have shared custody. So
all right.
The week that I work, she has custody of Caleb.
Okay.
The week I have off, I have custody of Caleb.
All right.
Now, some of the things she's saying, yes, I do drink sometimes,
Are you drinking while you're driving that 18-wheeler?
I do not drink while I drive, no.
All right.
I drink occasionally when I'm home. It's not too bad, but with...
Well, where would she be getting that from?
Well, I have a lot of female clients that I do transport for. So she thinks that I'm, getting these jobs because I'm sleeping around, which she's very promiscuous herself, so...
Oh.
Yes. Caleb has told me that she has brought in a lot of men around him, and he doesn't know who they are.
Okay. So Caleb is just seeing a lot from the both of you, sounds like.
Maybe not.
Okay. And Caleb, he's 8. Who pays health insurance for Caleb?
I do.
All right. How much do you pay?
$75 a month.
Okay.
Now the father responds, admitting occasional drinking but denying anything harmful. Then he flips the narrative, accusing the mother of bringing multiple men around the child. At this point, both sides look questionable, and the focus slowly shifts away from the child.
Is to compare the two.
What do you think about that?
I just think she's lazy.
Oh, well, you said it.
Because with her, she has a degree in engineering. Chemical engineering.
Wait a minute, stop right there. You have a degree in engineering.
Yes, that's how I got my job in chemical engineering.
Right. So you can't do a general engineering job with that degree?
It's not comparable to what I was doing.
That wasn't my question. Have you looked for jobs that will pay you for general engineering?
Yes.
All right. How many interviews have you gone on?
3 or 4 in the last 6 months.
3 or 4 in the last 6 months, and they all said no to hiring you?
Yes.
That's interesting. I saw you signal over here. You said 0?
Mm-hmm.
How do you know, sir, that she hasn't gone on any of these job interviews?
I have a friend that she knows, and he's told me.
Oh.
Because he's been sleeping with her.
Oh, okay. Well, that's none of my business. Has nothing to do with me. Miss Katrina, I haven't heard a single reason why I should place this man on child support.
The case now moves to finances, as the mother requests child support after losing her job. But the judge focuses on earning capacity, not just job loss. When limited effort is revealed, the tone changes, raising serious doubts about her claim.
I'm assuming all of that's the truth, right?
Yeah, we do have that 1 week on, 1 week off, but with these behaviors that Caleb's having, it's just, he needs treatment, he needs help, he needs counseling, he needs something to help.
And I don't disagree with you there. I do believe that if he is having behavioral issues and everything like that, maybe seek some type of therapy, play therapy maybe, individual counseling, maybe you all could do family counseling, but that is not a legitimate reason to place this man on child support. So I'm going to deny your request today to place him on child support.
Only a few interviews in 6 months? That raises concerns about effort. The judge now questions credibility, not just circumstances. As more details come out, the case weakens. Child support requires proof of need, and right now, that proof feels lacking.
And in addition to denying that request, that $75 that he's paying, I'm going to have you split it. Since you share custody, you need to share costs too. So $37.50 is what you will be reimbursed.
The judge delivers the ruling, child support is denied. With shared custody and the father already covering expenses, the responsibility is balanced. Then comes the twist, the mother must share insurance costs, reinforcing fairness between both parents.
Reimbursing him for health insurance every month. Okay. Is there anything further?
No.
Is there anything further, sir?
No, ma'am.
Okay, well, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
In the end, this case highlights responsibility over accusations. The judge focused on fairness, not emotion. But the bigger issue remains, a child caught in the middle. What do you think? Drop your verdict and subscribe for more courtroom drama.